Hey everyone, welcome back to BraineyBites. It's so great to have you here. If you are new to the channel, just wanted to let you know that I am on a mission to improve my character creation skills, especially when it comes to anatomy and sculpting. Like I mentioned in my last video, I am sharing everything I do to practice and learn. I want you to see my whole process from the rough beginnings to, finger crossed, some amazing results down the road. I'd love for you to come along on this journey and watch my skill grow over time. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, it will make sure you don't miss any of my updates. I've got a ton of stuff planned and I'm really excited to share it with you. This video is a bit different. Instead of walking you through how I am building my latest character, I want to talk about something else. The struggles I have faced while working on this character and even in my past projects. I think it's important for you to know that everyone finds character creation tough when they are starting out. If you are new to this and feeling stuck, don't worry, you are not alone. I have been there too, and I still mess up sometimes. So, I am going to share some of the challenges I have hit while sculpting this character. I hope it encourages you to keep pushing forward. Plus, stick around until the end because I have got a little bonus for you that I think you will like. Let's go back a bit. I started learning anatomy maybe 1 or 2 years ago. I kicked things off with the basics in ZBrush and practiced for a while, but then life got busy and I stopped for a bit. Even though I am super passionate about sculpting, I just couldn't find the time to keep going. And here's the catch, when you don't practice, your skills start to fade away. After a few months, I tried picking it up again. It was rough. I couldn't even sculpt a decent face, let alone a full body. It felt like all my progress had disappeared, and I was honestly pretty frustrated. Even when I wasn't sculpting, I still watched my favorite channels like Yan Sculpt, Flycat, Picture Live over and over. Their work, I have probably watched every single one of their videos, some of them maybe multiple times. Seeing their work kept me inspired, even when I wasn't creating anything myself. Since my basics had faded, I went back to anatomy fundamentals. At first, building clean forms felt like pushing boulders uphill. Arms and legs looked like overblown sausage. I spent hours just blocking shape, and get this, half the time I couldn't even remember the names of the muscles I was sculpting. In my videos, you may notice that I am not even mentioning the name of that specific part of the body because my memory for anatomy term is well non-existent. I always check anatomy reference so that I don't miss anything, even if I can't recall its name. Since I'd been away for sculpting for a while, at first it was really hard to get shapes right. Arms and legs, total nightmare. I'd make the arms too long or too short, and they'd look so strange. Legs were even trickier. My calves and thighs either looked too flat or way too chunky. I spent hours adjusting them, staring at the reference pictures and trying again. It was tough, like I was starting from scratch all over again. But I didn't give up. I kept working on those tricky arms and legs. And now I can say they are looking better. Not perfect, but definitely an improvement. Progress feels amazing, even if it's slow. Right now, my main goal is to nail the basics forms of anatomy. I am not worrying about tiny details yet. I just want the shapes to look solid. After my last project, I took a short break, maybe a day or two. When I come back, guess what? I struggled again. Before recording this video, I tried sculpting this character 3 or 4 times. Each time it didn't feel right, so I scrapped it and started over. Sound familiar? Maybe you have made something decent and taken a break and lost your growth. Don't stress, it happens to almost everyone. After failing a few times, I remembered something Yan Sculpt says a lot. Trust the process. It's a simple phrase, but it stuck with me. It means keep going. Although in my mind, it was like trust the process all you want, but unless you actually practice, that process looks like a fairy dumpster. And you know what? It's so true. You can trust the process all you want, but you have got to keep at it regularly to see real growth. Anyway, I decided to take that advice, hit record, and just sculpt. Early on, it was still a disaster, but slowly, I got a form that was better than my deleted attempts. Back to the story. While sculpting, I hit another snag. My PC started lagging like crazy when the polygon got high. My computer is pretty old and I'm hoping to upgrade it later this year, but for now, I had to find a fix. I started using Quad Remesher to auto remesh my model. If you are not sure what that is, it's a plugin that simplifies your mesh and keeps the polygon lower. It lets me switch to a lighter version of the model when it lags. That remesh model is also going to help with texturing. iPoly sculpts are pain to texture in Blender. They lag so much in texture paint mode. If I try painting on them, it's either super slow or the texture looks all pixelated unless I bump up the resolution, which makes it lag even more. So, I switched to Substance Painter for texturing. I exported all my meshes there and started painting. Right now, I am not too worried about perfect textures. My focus is still on getting the anatomy forms right. For now, I just want to feel confident sculpting characters without so much hassle. Looking ahead, I have got some cool ideas for future videos. I want to focus on a specific part of the character creation like faces, hands, or maybe clothes. If there's something you'd like me to try, let me know in the comments. I'd love your suggestions. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I hope hearing about my ups and downs makes you feel better about your own creative journey. Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me about your struggles or drop some tips if you have got any. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channels to grow. And it means a lot to me. Oh, and here's the bonus I promised. The character you are seeing right now in this video is free for you to download. Just check the link in the description to grab it. Plus, I have got a video about its comic origin. Find that link in the description too. That's all for today. More videos are on the way, so stay tuned. And here's my little reminder. Trust the process, but keep practicing. Don't let your skills turn into potatoes. See you in the next one.